All right, so here's the visual for our sandwich technique. So this just is here to help you guys remember what it means to use the sandwich technique in your writing. So here we have the top bread, which is the introduction part. Now I know we talked about this a little bit in the last forum, but we will just review. So this is where your claim or point will go, and then you will add your introduction phrase. So for an example, the Korean waitress from the restaurant does not approve of mixed-race couples, she states. So in green here is our claim or our point that we are making in this paragraph, and then our introduction phrase is in orange. So now we go to the middle, which is the meat, lettuce, and cheese of the sandwich. So this equals the quote. So after you put in the introduction phrase, you will add in the quote that you are using from the text. And now remember, don't forget to cite it correctly. So for an example, we used the quote, "When these boys come in here with these girls who don't look like their omas, I get angry." So if you put that in after the introduction phrase, it will read like this. The Korean waitress from the restaurant does not approve of mixed-race couples. She states, "When these boys come in here with these girls who don't look like their omos, I get angry." And see that we have cited it correctly with the author's last name and the page number that we found it. And then the bottom bread is the explanation part. So after adding your quote, explain why it is important. Your explanation should include some answers to questions like, what do you think the quote means? How does it connect to your main claim or your point? And what does it prove? So here, for an example, I just said, the waitress has such strong feelings about mixed couples that it actually causes her to get angry at people she doesn't even know. Understanding the context of the waitress situation, however, makes it easier for readers to understand where this anger comes from. So I put ... here because I would obviously explain then why she does get angry at mixed race couples. It's more of her background that causes her to become this way. But that just explains why I used that quote and how is it relevant or how it pertains to the point that I am making. So this right here is the sandwich technique. You use the top bread, which is your introduction, the middle, which is your quote, and then the bottom bread to explain it. So this bottom bread part, which is your explanation, is just really important because it enhances your claim or your argument. It helps you support why you are making this claim. So sometimes just not using a quote is enough. We have to put in our own reasoning behind it, and this just helps readers better understand what you are trying to say.